All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and do dividing fractions. I'm going to remind you how to do it. We are going to do both types of fractions, regular typical fractions and mixed numbers. I'm going to squeeze them both into the short video because I only have 5 minutes to do it. And you all know I love to talk way more than for 5 minutes. So let's start with the first one. 4/5 divided by 2/6. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do something called same change flip or keep change flip. It depends on what you've learned it as. I prefer same change flip because that's what I learned it when I was your guys' age. So the first fraction, this 4/5, I'm going to keep it the same. I'm going to keep it as 4/5. This division sign right here, I am going to change it to a multiplication sign. And the 2/6, I'm going to flip, which if you remember, that's called multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocal is when you flip the fraction, so 6/2. Now, this looks like a typical multiplication problem that we already know how to do. Go ahead and multiply straight across. So 4 times 6 is 24, and then 5 times 2 is 10. But if I see this problem, I notice that it is not a typical fraction. This is an improper fraction. So I need to figure out how many 10s can I fit into this 24? Well, I know that 10 times 2 equals 20, and so I cannot get closer to 24 than 20. So my whole number is going to be 2, and when I take 2 times 10, I get 20, and then if I take 24 minus 20, I get 4. So my numerator, or what's left over, is 4, and my denominator is 10. I got a little excited there because this is the first one we've simplified in. Now, you'll notice that both of these numbers are even, so they can both be divided by 2. So let's go ahead and divide it by 2, divide it by 2. Don't forget your whole number. Now, I don't have a lot of room, so I'm going to just scooch right up there. 2 and 2/5. So that is how we do your typical dividing fractions. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this page and then start with mixed numbers. So I have 3 2/3 divided by 1 1/2. Now, just like multiplying, you cannot divide mixed numbers. You have to turn them into improper. So, of course, I'm going to do 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2, which is 11. So 11/3 divided by 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, 3/2. Now, you'll notice that I still have my division sign because all I did was rename each mixed number. I didn't do my same change flip yet, but I am going to do it now. So I'm going to scooch over to the right side of the screen because, of course, I ran out of room. My chubby finger is writing too big. And I'm going to keep the 11/3 the same. I'm going to switch this division to multiplication. And then I'm going to flip the 3/2 to be 2/3. And when I get to that point, I am ready to multiply. So 11 times 2 is 22. 3 times 3 is 9. And we know that number is improper, so it cannot stay the same. However, what I do know, because I know my 9 facts, I know my multiplication facts, 9 can go into 22 2 times because 9 times 2 is 18. So my whole number is 2. If I take 22 minus 18, I'm going to get 4. So 4 is my numerator because that's what's left over 9. And that is how you last video cut me some slack. That is how you divide mixed numbers. Hopefully that helps. If not, there's some other videos out there on the internet that could possibly help you instead. I just hope you liked hearing my voice.